Hey guys, it's Lisa the Whimsical Gardener. Welcome to my channel. So this is part 2 of me planting up the front container by my entryway. Part 1, hopefully you tuned in for that. If not, I'll link it to this to the end of this video as well. So part 1, we positioned all of the containers. We showed you all of the plants we had. We placed them all. We started planting, but that was such a long video, I decided to break it up into, by the way guys, hosta, amazing, isn't it? I'm Lisa the Whimsical Gardener, by the way. I'm in Zone 8A, Georgia, filming this April 29th. You'll see this roughly middle of May. So some of this should already have been grown in by then. Would love if you could subscribe to the channel, share with a gardening friend. So what I want to do today is a little bit more in-depth on planting the containers, soil to use, fertilizer, and so forth. Should have done it in the first one, but it's okay. We'll catch it in the second one. So let's start with container soil for the container. Potting soil I find is the best option to use. I've always used Miracle-Gro potting soil. I know not a lot of people like it, but I've always had good luck with it. I also, what I do is mix in some compost with it. So we get the Soil 3 compost. I'll pop that in the screen so you can see it. So earlier in the year, you saw me top off these containers with some compost. And then I also fertilize it. So I usually use any fertilizer that I have, mostly plant tone. Pop that on the screen too as well. Garden tone is good. Biotone, if you have any of that too as well. I usually put some of that into the soil. And then these containers, what I try to do is like a liquid fertilizer. I'll usually look at the size of it first. If it's going crazy or whatever, I don't do fertilizer that often because I've already done it with the soil. But if I notice it needs a little bit of a I'll give it some liquid fertilizer, which I'll pop on here again, which one I use, which is a Dr. Earth. By the way, if you're interested, I have affiliate links in the description with all of these items that I use. These are tried and true. That I pretty much use all the time. So what we're going to do is continue planting. So we're just going to go container to container, and then I'll just show you plant depth and so forth. Let's start over here. So for this one here, I decided to put some height with some scented geranium. And I don't know, in our area, scented geranium, I feel like as soon as the heat comes in, like it just perish, but I'm not sure if maybe it should be in the shade and I'm planting it in the sun. Not sure, guys. I should Google that, shouldn't I? I'm gonna try to propagate this, but I wanted a little bit of height here, so I'm putting it in the middle. And usually when you plant up to here. And then I have some creeping raspberry, which I did Google this, and I don't have any experience with it, but isn't that beautiful? I till this one and let it kind of trail down on the container. And then I'm going to top the container off with some mulch, so I'll show you guys what I'll do in a sec with that. Earlier in the week, I planted out some black eyed Susan that I grew from seed here. I have some lobelia. Isn't that beautiful? This is going to trail as well. So I'm kind of tilting that a little bit when I plant it. Zinnias. And this is going to give a little bit of trailing on the back part of it here. By the way, I'm going for a full color explosion here, so I didn't coordinate colors and all of that stuff. I just kind of spaced things out. And then my alternanthera that we grew from cuttings last year. So I've planted everything. Now what I do is I'm going to take my mulch and I'm going to top this off. So let me grab my bucket. It's going to be a 2-day project for me, you guys. Ooh, mulch is looking good. This should really help with some moisture. I don't know why I didn't do this last year. That would have been really good to help with some moisture. And for the mulch, I literally just went to the backyard because we mulched the yard this year and we did it very thick, and I just grabbed some mulch from there. I love this creeping fig, you guys. Again, I'm gonna try to grow these from cuttings so next year I don't have to buy it. Alright, so there's all my containers for right now. This rudbeckia will grow pretty big and kind of trail over a little bit. So we'll see how that does. Let's do this one over here. There's a frog somewhere here. I don't know if you've heard it. So this is angelonia. I may have to trim this one back a little. And then we propagated this last fall and overwintered in the greenhouse with plectranthus, and it's gonna trail down. So when I'm planting it, instead of planting it this way, I'm tilting it forward. And then I've got marigolds as well that I can see. And then I grew asters from seed. This is the peach aster. Sorry, I showed you the wrong thing, guys. This is scabiosa. And it's the white something, white flag, white something scabiosa. Oh no, it's a white scabiosa, I think is what it is. So anyway, that's that. Let's do some mulch. So these containers will be this way probably up until Octoberish, and then they'll start not looking so fresh. We'll try to do a mid-season cutback if we have to. Yeah, I think it's probably like 8 o'clock now, and I'm still outside, so I'm gonna have to come and finish up this project tomorrow. Try to go as far as I can, and when the lighting changes, I'll have to stop. This one we're doing a dahlia. I'm gonna go ahead and mulch it too, and I'm gonna put the picture of this dahlia on here. Let's do this one over here as well. This one I decided to do the alternanthera. Gosh, this is one of my favorite plants, you guys. Favorite plants. And we have a verbena. And then this, I'll try to pop the name on the screen. It has a yellow flower on it. Alright, pop you off now with some mulch. Over here is some self-seeded verbena. That's verbena bonariensis that I'm just letting them. I thinned it out severely, but I'm just letting them, letting that one grow out, and I can move the container if it gets too tall. You guys hear the owl? Alright, so let me put a little bit of mulch on top of this one, so all the containers will have mulch. So what do we want to do? Continue this way as around this way. So this is where I decided to do the fountain grass in the middle. And then I did the what is this called? What is this called, you guys? Oh, Dichondra Silver Falls. Sorry, I got distracted, you guys. There was a bird on the lantern over there. I'm gonna let this one drape over, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get the seeds for this for next year. Or maybe the plugs. Lobelia. Now what I'm doing is everything is kind of going towards the end of the container because the grass is going to get bigger, and so everything will kind of trail over on the side is how I'm planting it. So I'm going to tilt this one forward. Zinnia. I think this might be the last one, you guys, because it's getting dark. Dahlia. And then the coreopsis we grew from seed. And we'll top this off with some mulch. Does look really nice. Alright guys, it's the next day. We have to pick up from where we left off. This container definitely needs to be topped off with some soil. So let's do that, and then we'll plant it up. And this is rich with compost. I'm going to mix the compost with the back soil up as well too. I don't have much experience working with the Makeover organic soil, so we'll see how it does this season. So far it looks like it has too much wood pieces in it. Alright, so for this particular container, I'm going to put the taller things in the back. Actually, bring you a little closer. So I'm going to start by putting the taller things in the back. Actually, you know what? I take it back. This is going to be seen by all sides. I'll put the taller things in the middle. Wish I had 3 sunflowers because I could have flamed this with 3 sunflowers, but I only have 2. Oh well. I'm thinking that the diamond frost, I'm going to let that flank over on that side over there. Had to go refill my mulch container. Wish I had one more sunflower. It would look nice to do like a trio of sunflower. Oh well. This particular container is a little bit difficult to put in here, and the reason for that is I still have creeping Jenny in here and I still want to grow it, so I'm gonna attempt to plant around the creeping Jenny, you guys. So let's see what we have here. For tackling this one here, not the best angle to film, but kind of a slope, and I've got somebody has some pots all over here, so I'm just going to try to squeeze everything in here. Yeah, I'm super sad about my ranunculus because they got super hot. Some of them are still growing, so we'll see if I get flowers or not. But next year, definitely, I'm gonna be planting it out in February. Too. Oh, isn't that beautiful? So when I'm planting this, I'm actually gonna tilt it forward like that. So see how you can see the flower better than if you do it like this. This way, it comes forward. I wish I had two of this color. It would look nice, but I don't. So, oh well. I'm gonna put a little bit of mulch in this yarrow container here as well. This yarrow we dug up from the side of the house and we planted it here, and it didn't do much last year, but it's looking amazing this year. Alright, that looks good. Oh, let's see here. I dug up one of the what do you call it, salvia, and I'm going to show you guys what it looked like from last year, but it's self-seeded, so I'm going to just plant it somewhere. So the nice thing about this, you guys, is that there's actually space to put more stuff as I buy them, or if I buy them. Actually, a little bit more space, so nice. This is the verbena. Okay, top you off with some mulch. I do have salvia that's self-seeded again here, so I'm making sure I'm not covering with the mulch because I want it to survive. The back. So I'm gonna put purple fountain grass in a weird position here. I'm gonna put it more towards the back because this container will be viewed more from the front, so coming in. So I want the taller things in the back, and then I'm going to put the creeping fig and let it cascade down to the side like this, and then here's zinnia. Now what I'll do, you guys, this white zinnia will go over here. So flank to white, and then I'll bring the color one here. I think that would look better. The container that has the what do you call it? The camellia. And then I'll put the asters in the middle, but more towards the front. All right. Then we'll mulch from here. So we got this will fill out here, this will drape over, and the creeping fig will kind of flow over there. All right, so for this one here, my plectranthus will go more towards the back because I want that to trail down on the back side of this container. Fountain grass more here because I want it to like come up this way. Well, maybe middle. Nah, I'll do it more towards this side because I want to plant this side out over here. Then I want my this it out. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Now remember that these are gonna fill in really nicely, and then I have my container of cherry brandy rudbeckia going there. Alrighty, mulchy mulch now. Coreopsis I wanted to trail on the back end. As I think putting mulch in containers is like my new favorite thing to do. Alright, and my hibiscus that I have in here, I think I need to top this off with some mulch as well. Alright guys, we are finally done. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what everything looks like. I hope that the lighting is good because I'm filming this. I think this is probably 8 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere around that. And I'm running out of daylight. This is what happens when you work full time and it gets in the way of your gardening, right? So finally I'm done, finished up all the mulch. I use a leaf blower and blows the soil away and things like that. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what the containers look like. This is April 30th that I'm filming this. So I want to show you what it looks like, and then as we do tours throughout the season, you'll see how everything is filling in. I do have some containers that still have space, so as I, you know, see what the nurseries have and I do some shopping tours and things like that, we'll see what we have available. I would love if you can subscribe to the channel, share with a gardening friend too as well. Until next time, everybody, happy gardening, and let me turn the camera around and show you what everything looks like. So from this perspective, this is what it looks like. And panning around, you'll see the willow tree. I love this view. Isn't that amazing, you guys? Alright, so let's do as if you're walking into, first of all, you see those containers that we did in a previous video. Hopefully you have seen that by now. I love this view as well. And then over here, I forgot to film everyone, but I did plant the two mahogany splendor hibiscus over there. I cleaned up the yellow archangel a little bit because I wanted some space for the hibiscus. I tucked this right behind here for now because it keeps falling over every time. Still have a stash of stuff to be planted, but that's okay. I love this view, everyone. I wanted to show from this view as well. Isn't that gorgeous, everybody? It's gorgeous. Plants are small right now, but right now the containers are what's it for right now. They are standing out. This is probably one of my favorite containers. Heuchera, we planted a fountain grass here. Zinnia, lobelia over there, and yarrow in the back. Over here at the front of by the entry of the door, we just have heuchera and the maple right now. Everything is fairly small, but they would look good once they're all grown in. I think I need some more color over here, so I'll probably see what I have in my stash. And guys, this hibiscus, it's dead, so it's a placeholder for right now. Alright, until next time, everybody. Happy gardening. I love this view too as well. Isn't that amazing, everybody? That's amazing.